I know you're probably busy right now, but I just got a quick little something that I just want to share with you because, after all, it's nice to share.
The way it is truly is that. The way it is truly is. It's nice to share.
Greetings, YouTube, Rumble, Lock and Load Ninjas, interwebs at large. One of the biggest lamentations I've had about the Chambers pistol is that the Chambers pistol is built with a little bit different geometry than, say, the staccatos are. It's close, it's real close, but the holsters that are actually built dedicated for staccatos don't really, especially side to side here, they don't really fit this gun as well. It's actually a little more snug. And I was asking Joe, I mean, this is a gun I would carry. It's the most accurate pistol I own, so I want to carry it, but at the same time, I don't have a secure means of carrying it till now. Joe hooked me up with a young fellow named Jeff Mao, who runs a company called Tenicor. And Jeff was kind enough to send me some stuff to try and run. This is called the Tenicor Certums. It's a very heavy duty Kydex holster. It has a spacer in it right there. I don't know if you can see it right here. And the spacer can be tightened. It's also tensioner. It's a tensioner, but it can be tightened to the point to where this will not fit, where a regular 1911 would fit versus a 2011. However, this fits it beautifully. It's got the right, and the other thing about it is the way it's cut. This will work with just about any 1911 I think out there. I think it would even work with, it has a squared out channel going down the middle. It might work with an under, with a rail or dust cover, full length dust cover. I don't know how you would put that. But he sent me this one. This is the Certums. I think it's the standard Certums. Now, he's coming out with a different Certums. Now, this one has the clips that you clip over the belt. Now, for those people that want loops, he has a Certums coming out that has loops. And these are rather heavy-duty loops as well. And this is also designed for. This is the Certums 3. And the way I've got this one set up, it will also work with the Chambers gun. So I'm going to try both of these. I'm going to run both of these and see how this works. One of the problems with running a gun with the wrong holster, I know a lot of people out there talk about, well, I can hack a holster and make it work. Why would I go to the trouble of having a gun like a Chambers Custom and then try to hack a holster and it only works a little? And I mean, that just seems counterintuitive to me. So to this end, Jeff Mao, he has hooked me up. He also hooked me up with an outside the waistband holster, but not for this gun. He is working on one for this gun, and we'll see what we get when we get it. But Jeff sort of knew that I've been working on this project gun, which is everybody's telling me, good luck with this, for what I'm going to try to do with it. But this is my Glock 45, just had the optic put on it. And he sent me one that is referred to as the ARX. This is an outside the waistband holster. And this, look at the arch. Look at that arch. It's designed for the contour of your body. It does give, but it's pretty solid. And it definitely, absolutely locks that gun in there. And I'm going to try this one too. Just 'cause. But there's more. These are prototypes, and I think this has to do with the fact that Jeff's clientele is expanding, and for people that carry guns of the Fishers and the Chambers of the world, they also want to carry spare magazines. And he's come out. These are called the Pharaoh Pouches, and these are inside the waistband pouches, right? They have a very. I like the hook because the hook grabs on both sides, and it's really going to hang on for you. And he makes them for apparently a variety of double stack magazines, because here we have both a MBX, which is a little bit bigger than your standard Glock magazine, and a Glock magazine, and these also have those same tensioners and spacers in there to where you can adjust them or make them bigger or smaller as you need, as you need for them to go. So just a little. I mean, this is a great time to be in the gun industry, or to be a gun buyer, despite everything that you think is coming down the pike politically. And we'll see how that goes too. Nothing in this world is a slam dunk. Now, let's talk about a couple of comments. So the SIG P365 video, that brought some interesting stuff out of the woodwork. First up, we got Bird Dog Ed. You might want to try the P365 XL with the Romeo Zero. I might, but the same thing about the gun that makes it so attractive also means that if you start making it bigger, that attraction sort of goes away, right? I mean, the 365, the whole thing about 365 is they say this is a gun you can carry 365 days a year. And listen, I have carried it, and you can carry it any day, anywhere, any day of the week. And easily carried. And it is not even uncomfortable. No matter what, I've tried 2 holsters with it, you can't make it uncomfortable. So, doesn't that sort of dilute it if you start making it bigger? Because I think when I look at the 365 XL, it almost looks like a narrow Glock 19. Huh? Now then, this next one comes from JY. And JY says, you could learn to tap, rack, and roll correctly, and then it's not a problem. Talking about the remedial action I'm trying to put the gun through if I have a stoppage. Listen, I don't understand. You know, I see video of people, like I saw video of a police officer, and she was retreating from a perpetrator who was coming at her with a knife. And she was lighting him up, and then she had a stoppage with her Glock, which I think it was a Glock 19. And she did. She reduced the stoppage. She slapped it, and she grabbed it at the back of the slide and pulled it, and the gun was back in action, and then she was back in the gunfight. That was not the way I was taught to do that, but that doesn't make it wrong. And with that little 365, I cannot do it the way I've been taught to do it, which is to take the gun, right? So, once again, you're shooting a gun, and bang, 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 and then you have a stoppage, and you take it out of safety there. Notice the ejection port is open. My hand is not in the way. Let it go after you've slapped the magazine. Slap, rack, roll. The only thing I'm not doing is like at tactical response, if that's happening, when you're out here like this, they want you to go like this and then do it. That's about it. But do we really have to get onto each other about variations in technique when we all know, like, what works for me is not going to work for you? Is that really something we need to be doing? I don't know. It just seems odd that became a thing. I mean, he and I went back and forth for a little bit. And, if you're going to roll in on me, expect a little pushback, okay? If you're going to roll in on me. Then, coming off of the optics video with the gun that I just had the optics put on, from Brett G. Eyes getting old. I've recently started switching to red dot pistols sights myself. Solid video. Thank you, sir. It comes down to eliminating one thing out of what you're trying to acquire. You're not trying to line up sights. You're just trying to put that dot on. If you've zeroed it properly, I think it is a better system, especially for my eyesight, and maybe for yours too. And then finally, from Cecilia Mamay Tan. Hello, new friend here. I'm a friend of Diana Rose Gabiana. What the hell are you talking about? So there you have it. We'll do a little after action review after I've run out on the range and run a Tenicor and tried these. These are actually something I get to be a tester on, the Pharaoh mag pouch. I think they're going to be pretty good. I think these are going to be outstanding. Hey, if you like this kind of content, and I hope you do, maybe consider giving me a thumbs up. Maybe, I don't know, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Maybe hit those notifications, hit the drop down menu, hit the all, and enjoy these holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody. Is that politically incorrect to say that? I hope so. I am out of here.